Hey everyone, this is Ryan back with Transfer Protocol. I'm so excited to be recording this video for you guys. I do have a prophetic message here for you guys that I just want to share with you guys quickly. Thank you, number one, to everybody who watches these videos. Some of you guys watch these videos and you're not subscribed. I don't know what you're doing. Go ahead and subscribe, please. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also, again, thank you guys so much for liking these videos. You guys help the YouTube algorithm put these videos in front of the right people. I hope and pray that when these words hit you and they find you, through technology, through God using, technology to find you, that you take all these words back to God and that you make sure that this specific word is for you. I think that God does give me a lot of more general words that could affect the body, because I understand that the calling and assignment of my life, because of my business background, God is going to be using me to reach a mass number of people. So again, a lot of my words that I'll be releasing here are going to apply, and generally can apply to any believer who loves and is actually pursuing God. And as far as the word today, this video was supposed to have been shot like, I think, Saturday or Sunday, but again, sometimes, life happens. And one of the things that God has just continued to confirm with me is that ministry is 24/7. There's been things that my wife and I have been doing and been blessings to. Again, a lot of these things I don't share publicly because I think sometimes when we share things publicly, like people will, you end up getting your reward. You get the attention that you want here, like especially through social media. And that's not necessarily the reward that God has for you. God has a bigger reward for you. So a lot of things that we do in ministry, like we do them privately, we don't share them. It's because we're not looking for man's approval. We're looking for God's approval. So, so again, these last 3 days, we've been doing some ministry work here and helping where we can help. And one word that God has been dealing with me was two words specifically, but one is going to pertain to this prophetic message. I went down this whole rabbit hole of words, but it was almost like I could hear God saying surely or assuredly, and I opened my Bible, and one of the first words that stood out was assuredly, and I believe this was like in 1 Samuel. I believe it's in 28. But as I began to read, I stumbled on what I believe God wanted to share with the people prophetically here. One thing that I will be honest with you guys here is, again, this is on the job training for me. I knew at an early age, or I had some type of feeling that God was going to be using me prophetically. I was always attracted to the prophetic. I was always wanting to operate in that spiritual gift. And I think it was just God confirming that to me because it was already in me. I was always a dreamer. I started dreaming at an early age, like 4 years old, and the devil would attack me in those areas. And again, like for a long period of time, and as I'm actually, Holy Spirit's allowing me to flow into what the actual word is like, for a long period of time, I hated dreaming. I didn't want to dream because my dreams were so intense and so spiritual. Again, the devil would heavily influence my dreams. I would have these heavily demonic dreams where the devil would really try to scare me from pursuing my spiritual gifts. And it was like almost like he snatched a part of me out. And so the word to today actually comes from 1 Samuel 30 and verse 8. And so it comes at the latter part of this verse. Now, one thing that I didn't understand before reading this, and again, I'm very honest about, like, I'm not a Bible scholar. Like I said, this is on the job training. I've read the Bible and I read the Bible, but there's certain little things like those that stand out and stick out that you might not be privy to if you're not like, I guess, like a theologian. So one thing I actually learned this weekend, and it's probably one of the reasons why God waited to release this word specifically, is that like when you see words in italics, like that, those words weren't in the original text. So the end of 1 Samuel 8, where we pick up for the prophetic word. It says, "Pursue, for thou shalt surely overtake them, and without fail recover all." So the two words that are in italics are them and all. And when we look at this passage, a lot of times we how this message has been preached, or I've heard this message been preached, is that you know, it's talking about physical things, because we see the word them, pursue people, like, you know, David had to pursue the army, and they were going to recover like their wives and everything that was stolen from them. And now that I have the revelation of that these, you know, those two words are them and all are not in the actual text. Like this word can apply to anything that's going on. It's like, pursue, for thou shalt surely overtake, and without fail recover. And so those things, it can apply to anything that's in your life. And one of the things, one of the words there's it actually means to snatch back. In the Greek, it means to snatch back. And as the enemy has snatched certain things out of your life, he snatched, whether that's vision, whether that's dreams, whether that's money, whether that's your family members, relationships, whatever that thing is, your hope, your happiness, your joy, your sense of self-worth, whatever that thing that the enemy has snatched away from you. In this verse, if you look at the original text, and look at the Greek, the Hebrew, meaning of it, you will see, again, the words in there, it means to snatch back, that God is giving you the authority to take those things back, that have been taken away from you. So again, whatever, your joy, your dreams, your money, your physical possessions. And anytime we see here I believe it's in the Old Testament, where, you know, a thief was ever caught, you know, they had to repay you 7 times. So again, God has let us know that it's time to pursue, and that we surely shall recover those things that have been taken. So you know, I hope that you take this video, that this word encourages you to take dominion and authority over those things in your life, and to call those things back, and to snatch back those things that have been taken away from you. So your happiness, your love, your joy, your peace. And again, it could be physical things like your money, your homes, your relationships with your spouses, whatever that thing is. Again, God is giving you full authority to take those things back. So as you pray on this and you meditate on this, I hope that this word blesses you. Is go ahead and pursue. The Holy Spirit is going to begin to put his finger on those things that you need to pursue, and take dominion and authority back on. And as you do that, you're going to see your life change. So hopefully this message finds you well. Go ahead and like this video. If you're not already subscribed, share this with somebody else, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.